Your Honor, yes, my client is not a naturalized United States citizen. I have concerns that if he is transported to the jail, he will be placed on an ICE detainer and removed.
All right, so here's the thing. This is what I tell people. I look at cases, Mr. Hernandez, on an individual basis.
Hear me, yo. Watching how them opera boys get sentenced. You know how the fuck's going on, man. Y'all boys tuned into that Oouchie court watch. Well, we taking it straight from the jail cell to the judge. Hear me?
All right, Enrique Hernandez. Thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Wait, please. He's in the box. Keep up, public.
Court is calling 2024 CR 0073006 State versus Enrique Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris.
Right back there.
John Heinrichs for Mr. Hernandez.
And are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
All right, and we have an interpreter present. If you could raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state the record.
Carmen Tarragona Sáez.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, all of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents reviewed with you in Spanish?
Yes.
And counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do not, Judge.
All right, and were those these documents reviewed with him in Spanish?
They were, Judge.
All right. Mr. Enriquez, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And is there a discovery acknowledgement?
I don't think I've prepared one, Your Honor.
All right,
I can acknowledge on the record, Judge.
all right. Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
I believe so, Judge.
And did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery, and state, I'll need that acknowledgement of discovery.
I will make sure you get it, Judge.
Right. Mr. Hernandez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do so waive the reading, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge. However, there is one issue that I wish to address.
Yes.
In clause number 581769, the judgment states that the defendant's name is Enrique Tadeo Hernandez. If you look at the SID number and the date of birth for Enrique Tadeo Hernandez, you'll find that they are the same SID number and date of birth for Enrique Hernandez, indicted under this cause number and charged by information in 359671. So on those bases, we believe that they are the same person.
We have no objections with that finding, Judge.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. You're gonna have to wait till the interpreter finishes interpreting. And we're either gonna speak in English or Spanish, and that's for you. So if you wish to speak to the court in English, then we will not have the interpreter. Do you understand?
Yes.
So do you wish to have an interpreter?
Yes.
All right. So do you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you are giving up those rights?
Yeah.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Hernandez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No. No.
Counsel, has your client had an opportunity to consult with an immigration attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. My client has had an opportunity to consult with his own retained immigration attorney, and I've explained, as I know them, the immigration consequences as well to him accepting a plea in this case.
Mr. Hernandez, did you have a chance to speak with an immigration attorney on this matter?
Yes.
And were you able to discuss with your immigration attorney the impact this case will have on your immigration status?
Yes.
And do you understand that by entering into a plea bargain agreement in this case, you may be deported and not allowed re-entry into the United States?
Yes.
Do you understand that you may be denied re-entry into the United States?
Yes.
And do you understand that you may be denied naturalization?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
That is the plea, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There has not been, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, 10 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition of probation, ignition interlock for half the term, 2-year driver's license suspension, DWI intervention, and VIP live. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Stating in Exhibit 1 in attachments.
No objections, Judge.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right, state, with regards to the jail time, normally based upon the fact that there is overcrowding at the jail and other health issues, the court will allow the defendant to serve the 10 days on GPS. Do you have any objection to that in this case?
No, Your Honor, I also have no objection if the court wants to hold the 10 days in advance.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
No objections, Judge.
All right, and anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, yes, my client is not a naturalized United States citizen. I have concerns that if he is transported to the jail, he will be placed on an ICE detainer and removed.
All right, so here's the thing. This is what I tell people. I look at cases, Mr. Hernandez, on an individual basis. Based upon your status, I won't treat you any differently than anyone else. So, for example, if somebody were to tell me, oh, we can't reach this plea bargain agreement because if we do reach this plea bargain agreement, this person will be deported. In those cases, you know what I say? You either want a jury trial or you don't. So I believe that everyone should be treated fairly. Now, whether or not ICE detains you or pick you up, that is completely up to ICE. This is not a federal court, so I have no control over whether you're deported or not deported. This is just simply a state, I shouldn't say simply, but this is a state court, and I just review the cases that are before me. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, do you have any children?
Yes.
And what are their ages?
20,
20,
17,
17,
12 y 6 años.
12, and 6 years old.
All right. And are you employed?
Sí,
Yes.
And what do you do?
construcción.
Construction.
Okay. All right, this is what the court will do. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home care provider or with minors. Ignition interlock for half the term. There's to be a 2-year driver's license suspension. DWI intervention. VIP live. There's to be a TAP evaluation. Out of custody. Follow recommendations. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, that will be deemed satisfied. There's to be 20 days partial GPS. And that will be partial for employment only.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And there's to be 60 sober meetings in 60 days. Probation, is there anything else that's needed? Thank you. And regular and random UAs. Mr. Hernandez, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I don't know.
All right. Well, if you find that you need some help maintaining your sobriety, just let the probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing your issues, you can always come back to court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Normally, what I do say, if people are not here legally, I will tell them they're not allowed as conditions of their probation to re-enter the United States unless they do it legally. But your defense counsel has let the court know that you are actually here legally. So stay out of trouble.
Your Honor, I would like to also tender discovery.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, may my client be excused?
Oh, once he goes over conditions with probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes,
Thank you.
and thank you, sir, for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you for the court's time today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Norma.
You're on.
Oouchie, watch, we're on the scene. Truths unravel, and what does it mean? In the halls where stories clash, Oouchie court watch quick as a flash.